tomorrow, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon, I know it looks a little bit dark around here, but this afternoon, the Orioles will be taking on the New York Yankees in the second game of a 3-game series, the final series of the 2025 season here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. The Orioles season is going to end tomorrow. 2 games left. 160 have been played. And at this point, we're just trying to spoil the party for somebody. Last night, game 1 of this series, we lost. Things did not work out our way for Trevor Rogers in his final start. It was a tough watch. He gave up 3 home run balls, all of them 2-run shots, and it was definitely his worst outing of the season. He still finishes with a fantastic year that we can only imagine how much better it could have been in total had he been in this rotation from opening day. But hats off to Trevor Rogers for his performance on this team. We're going to be finishing in last place, or at the very best tied on record with the Tampa Bay Rays for last. We're 2 games behind with 2 to play. We're just trying to see, hopefully, some good baseball here today and tomorrow. Something to go out on a good note with. Tomoyuki Sugano is going to be making his final start of the season, and most likely as an Oriole today. He has, if nothing else, been healthy this season. He's pitched over 150 innings for us. Only Dean Kramer's pitched more. Record of 10-9, so a winning record. Even if he loses today, he won't have a losing record. A 4.54 ERA and a 1.34 WHIP. For the Yankees, it'll be Cam Schlitter. His record is 3-3, a 3.27 ERA with a 1.30 WHIP. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. For Baltimore, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Jordan Westberg is going to bat second and play third. Gunnar Henderson is the shortstop, hitting third. Tyler O'Neill will DH today, and he's the cleanup hitter. Dylan Beavers was taken out of the ballgame early yesterday. He fouled a ball off his shin, and, he's in the lineup today. So all is well with Dylan Beavers. Good news to see him right back in the lineup today, batting fifth, playing left field. Jeremiah Jackson will bat sixth and play in right field. In center field is Colton Cowser. He'll hit seventh. Sammy Basayo will do the catching and hit eighth. And Kobe Mayo at first base will bat ninth. For the Yankees, Trent Grisham will lead off and play center field. Ben Rice will do the catching and bat second. Aaron Judge will hit third and be in right field. In left field, the cleanup hitter Cody Bellinger. Giancarlo Stanton, who again had 2 home runs yesterday, he'll bat fifth and DH. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second base will hit sixth. Paul Goldschmidt batting seventh and playing first base. Ryan McMahon, who had the game off yesterday, in the lineup at third base and hitting eighth. And Anthony Volpe at shortstop will bat ninth. All right, the Yankees come into the day tied in record with the Blue Jays. They have won 6 straight games. They are doing whatever they can here to come away with the division title. Toronto has to lose a game somewhere, though. They do control their own fate. If the Blue Jays win their last 2, it's their division. If they slip up and we don't beat the Yankees, there's a chance for New York to still win the division. We don't want that to happen. So we do have something to play for. Pride and our hatred of the Yankees. All right. Let's see. We are about 8 minutes away from first pitch. Plenty of time. We're the only game on in town, folks, for about an hour and 15 minutes. There won't be another Major League Baseball game on. That'll be the Cubs and Cardinals. There won't be another game on for about 2 hours, and that'll be Toronto taking on the Rays. So, yeah, if hopefully we'll have some people show up, neutral baseball fans, early afternoon looking for something. Hi, we're on. Welcome. If you're neutral and you're here, hope you enjoy the ball game. Let's see. Some notes to go over here. Dietrich Enns, Oriole left-handed reliever, was placed on the paternity list. So congratulations to Dietrich for bringing in a new kid to this world, along with his spouse. I don't know anything about his personal life, but he's on the paternity list. I think I can figure out why. Grant Wolfram, who had been optioned back to Norfolk, or at least to the spring training facility now that the minor league season is over, Grant Wolfram takes over as the lefty reliever in the bullpen for Dietrich Enns. Also, there was one other thing. What was it? Cade Povich. Cade Povich has been optioned down to the farm, and you might be wondering why. Well, he doesn't have any starts left to make, so, you know, he has an option to use. So why not add another arm to the bullpen, I guess. That arm you probably don't want to know about. I can't believe I'm reading this name. I never thought I'd see it again, but there it is, folks. Today is Carson Ragsdale Day. Carson Ragsdale, who's made one appearance for Baltimore, and it was rather infamous. Might be the most frustrating game that I've called on this channel, and one of the most frustrating performances. I don't even want to use the word. Carson Ragsdale was thrown into a game. I can't even remember all the details. I'm trying my best to block it out of my mind, but they threw him to the wolves, and it was a disaster. But Ragsdale, well, at least he'll have another chance to do better than whatever that was. He's on the team. I don't know if we'll see him, but he's on the team. All right. Anything else? Yeah, that's about it. X-rays negative on Beaver's shin. Again, he's in the lineup, so we kind of knew that. Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's get this game up on the screen here. Orioles baseball, folks. 2 games left in the season. I have to admit, your boy BW is starting to feel a little bit melancholy. Not so much about how the season ended, because I've been prepared for that now for months. I think we all have. But I just don't like seeing an Orioles season end at all. I don't like seeing a baseball season end. It means several months of waiting for it to come back. When it does, I will be extremely excited. I'm sure a lot of the off season will be spent, me, you, and every other Oriole fan out there, wondering, are we making the right moves? Are we improving this team? Are we going to respond and bounce back next season? Or is 2025 a sign of things to come in a bad way? We hope. All we can do is hope that this organization is going to figure out what went wrong, even if the people responsible for what went wrong not necessarily being held responsible or accountable, whether or not that is, whether or not they're held accountable, it's not in our hands. It's in their hands. I hope they can figure it out. You probably heard me say it before. I'll say it again. I really do believe that the nucleus of this team has enough talent to be a contender. With the right management, good coaching staff, and a couple of players brought in to fill in some key holes and key roles, like, say, leadership roles. I think 2026, we're going to have more smiles on our faces than frowns watching this team play versus this season. We hope, folks. It's okay to hope. I mean, is there anybody that has not seen Shawshank Redemption at least 36 times? What does Andy Dufresne teach us, folks? Hope is a good thing. All right? Some people might lead you to believe, don't hope. What for? What good will it do you? It'll just end in disappointment. The Orioles will never figure it out. Why hope? Folks, I can't force you to feel any differently than you want to feel. But I'm on Team Hope. That's where I am. Every season, every spring, no matter what happened the year before, it's a fresh slate. And I've seen it happen. I've seen teams go from worst to first. Teams that nobody has given a shot at contending, having themselves a great season. And vice versa. I mean, vice versa kind of happened to us here in 2025. I think a lot of pundits out there didn't think the Orioles were going to be able to win this division because they did not address their top concern, which was universally agreed to be a frontline starter for the rotation. But all those same pundits still had the Orioles as a team making the playoffs, a team right around that 90-win mark. We won 91 last year. So nobody saw this for us. Even if the signings we made, even if you didn't like them, I don't think anybody really thought we were going to be a last-place team. But here we are. And, hopefully we learn from this. We got a couple of games left. We got some young players on this team that a lot of our success depends on for them to get better. And that's what we hope. We're going to hope, folks. We're going to hope. Charm City Chat. How are you doing today? My buddy Rising Rhino is here. Like I said, folks, we're the only game on in town, or at least baseball-wise, for a little while. Maybe it's true for all sports. There's got to at least be some college football on an early Saturday afternoon. But either way, welcome into Rhino. That one's for you. Let's see who's here in the Charm City chat. Who's still left? Wait a minute. My car's starting up. Turn the ignition. Got to turn over.
Good morning.
There we go. All right. Good grief. Just say good morning and be done with it. All right. Rod is here. Kurt, parking lot, Danjo, Matt, George, Thomas, Michael, Rhino, Tony, Disc Golf, Phantom. Hi, everybody. Orioles baseball is just moments away. Do you believe me? I hope you do. All right. So Sugano's final start. My only hope when it comes to this game is that Sugano can, keep that home run ball out of play today. I mean, Sugano's given up a lot of home runs this season. I think about 30. And this is not the kind of ballpark for a guy that gives up a lot of home runs. It could get a little bit ugly. We need the best version of Sugano, and hopefully, with the situation being that this is likely his final start for this team, perhaps his final start as a major league pitcher. I don't know what Sugano's plans are after this season. I mean, he's at a point in his career where he could easily retire and call it a hell of a career, because in Japan, he will be in their Hall of Fame. He has been one of the best pitchers in Japanese baseball over the past 15 years. And he's proven everything he's need to prove. I guess his last challenge he wanted to try was to get a shot at Major League Baseball. Signed with us. And not exactly a signing everyone's going to remember fondly, but it could lead to better things for our future. You know, the Orioles, it was a good move, I think, for no other reason than to sign an established Japanese star player, maybe not at the prime of his career, but a star player, a decorated Japanese player nonetheless, and accommodate him in such a way to where perhaps in the future it'll be a little more easy to sign some talent out of Japan. It seems like some teams have a better approach at gathering talent out of Japan than others. We haven't really dipped our toes in it much, but Sugano's kind of that first test. And honestly, there's a pitcher that is going to be a free agent out of Japan this coming off season. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I read about him, and the Orioles have already been linked to him. Younger, he's in his 20s still. Good-looking stats. Can't remember his name. I'll try to look it up maybe here. But we're about to get ready for first pitch. Cam Schlitter on the mound. Jackson Holliday's in the box, folks. First pitch of the ball game is high for ball one. We are underway. Game number 161 of the season. Holliday hitting .244 with 17 homers and 55 driven in. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. I see plenty of empty seats It is an early start, but the final weekend of baseball for a playoff-bound Yankee team. We'll see how much this stadium fills out. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Holiday. Next pitch is hit on the ground towards second base. Jazz Chisholm over there will go to first in time, 1 away. That's how this game starts. A ground ball to second. Defensively for the Yankees, Bellinger in left field today. Grisham in center, Judge in right. McMahon at third, Volpe at short, Chisholm at second, Goldschmidt at first, and Rice behind the plate. Usually Rice is on top of the plate when I'm eating it. See, folks, I got jokes. Here is Jordan Westburg. He looks at a curveball. That is called a strike. The top inside corner of the zone.
Well, West is that way.
Well, the joke is Rice is behind the plate, so you kind of have to stick with the whole plate theme, you know? It's plates. I mean, if we're going to bring up a bowl, then now... I mean, if hitters came up to hit at the bowl, then never mind. No. I'm being silly, too, by making it really awkward, addressing that joke attempt. Westburg just struck out. Swings and misses on what I believe was a fastball. In the zone, right there for Westburg to hit, but he missed it. 2 down in the inning. Here is Gunnar Henderson. Rice Aroni. Gunnar looks at a pitch inside for ball 1. I guess I've just never really thought about it, but living out here where I do, there is no box of rice that you like add a packet of seasoning to, like a rice-a-roni. You just get rice, like fresh rice. It's everywhere. 1-1 the count on Gunnar. Swing and a foul ball. He chased one outside the zone there. 2 strikes. Uncle Ben's rice. I don't really recall any distinct flavor of any kind of like off-the-shelf rice back in the States. I got to be honest. I'm sure I've enjoyed some rice. Red beans and rice. 2-2 the count on Gunnar Henderson, folks.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, Gunnar. We still need a few RBI to get to 70. That pitch is 99 near the uniform, near the shirt of Gunnar. Inside pitch. Orioles are wearing their orange jersey shirts, by the way, with the gray pants. Payoff pitch to Gunnar. That is inside for ball 4. We got ourselves our first base runner of the day.
I'm walking here.
Minute rice? Isn't rice small enough as it is? See what I did there? God, I'm clever. I'm so freaking clever. It's ridiculous. Here's Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike, a fastball. Top of the zone on the outside corner.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
If O'Neill plays today and tomorrow, he'll have played in 54 games on the season. That's 1/3. The other 2/3, Unavailable. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Tyler O'Neill. He's hitting 197. And what just happened in my game? Screen went black. Why? Why is my screen black? Why did you jump to another? Why does it do this? I have to hit the live button to jump back to live. Just bounced me away. All right, I didn't miss anything. The count is 2-1 on Tyler O'Neill. 2 down with the gunner at first base. Pitch. That one's lifted. It's going to be in play. Foul ground on the first base side. Goldschmidt will catch it right in front of the Yankee dugout, and the inning is over. O'Neill pops up on the infield in foul ground. There is your cleanup hitter, folks. The top of the first is over. The Orioles get a walk and leave a man on. We go to the bottom of the inning. Orioles nothing, and the Yankees are coming up. All right. Charm City Chat. What are you going to do until pitchers and catchers report in mid-February? What are we going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to feel empty for several months. Sugar's going to pitch. Come on, let's see something magical today.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
What do you say? Huh? Come on, Sugar. Rise to the occasion, my friend. You are facing the New York Yankees in the cathedral that is Yankee Stadium. Be up for this game, Sugar. Come on. Be up for this. No home run balls. That's all I'm asking. It's asking a lot, but it's the only thing I'm asking. Keep it in the yard. And I think we can maybe win this game. Start giving up home run balls and, yeah. It's a lot to ask. Trevor Rogers couldn't keep it in the yard yesterday. And if he couldn't do it, I'm a little worried about Sugar. He's given up 30 homers on the season in 29 starts. Record of 10-9. About 6 strikeouts per 9, 2 walks per 9. Here we go. Trent Grisham will lead off. It'll be Ben Rice and Aaron Judge after that. Sugano, one last look at those pants. And here comes the first pitch. It is in there for a strike. Right down the gut for strike 1. So Sugano, yeah, there it is. ERA over 7 in the first inning. And bitten by that home run ball many, many times in the opening frame. Just want to avoid that. Especially when we don't have a chance to score first. 1-1 pitch to Grisham is low. Grisham having, I have to think, his best power number season. 34 home runs, 74 driven in. I honestly did not think he had 30 homer power in him. Swing and a miss. Chases one off the plate. It's 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's low. Full count. And I did say I only have one request, keep the ball in the park. But if I had a second one, don't walk anybody in front of the likes of Judge and what have you. Here's a pop-up, shallow left. Beavers comes in and makes the catch. All right. A little pop-up, shallow left for the first out of the day for Sugano. Took 6 pitches to get it. All right. The word on Beavers, Michael, is that he just caught that fly ball and left. So he's fine. Ben Rice looks at a splitter for a strike. Rice, baby. 24 homers, 63 driven in. I mean, I feel like our home run leader would be, about 7th on this Yankee team? What happened? Hey, nobody can accuse us of being a home run dependent offense this year, right? 1-1 pitch to Rice. Popped up. Again, Beavers coming in. And he's got it. Dylan Beavers departed yesterday's game early. We were a little bit worried about him. All he's done is make the first 2 outs of the game. Aaron Judge gets a nice round of applause. 330 average, 52 homers, well over 100 RBI. It is an MVP season. There is no question about it, but he does have competition. It's straight numbers versus numbers combined with a position that just doesn't see those kinds of numbers. And Judge just lifted off to left. That ball is gone. There's your Sugano first inning home run. And honestly, I'm going to be happy to just not see Sugano anymore. It's not like whatever. Sugano seems like a really nice dude. I would have really liked to see what he would have done in the prime of his career, pitching for us. But yeah, the home run ball has just been too much for me to bear. Every first inning, you can set your watch to it. So Judge homers again. What is that, 53? Is that about 53 home runs for Judge now? I lost count. It's 1-0 Yankees. Bellinger takes ball 1. Next pitch is a curveball for a strike. 1-1 the count. One pitch is outside. Yep, number 53 for Judge. Just want to confirm that. Two-one pitch to Bellinger. That's hit on the ground. First base side foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Why would a toaster not be good at baseball? Because they always pop up. That's a punchline. Wow, called strike 3 to Bellinger, and that was a terrible call that went our way to win the inning. That was low, no doubt about it. Bellinger gets rung up. Bellinger gets done dirty. The inning is over. Sugano has another Sugano-like first inning. A solo home run. And the opponent is now ahead after 1 inning of play. This seems like a broken record. We go to the second inning. Beavers is going to lead it off for us. Jeremiah and Kauser also coming up. Yeah, I don't think there's such a thing as an umpire feeling bad, but it's a nice thought all the same. Off of Sugano, Aaron Judge, how do you like this? He's 7 for 8 with 3 home runs off of Sugano. 7 for 8, an 875 batting average off of Sugano. Yeah, Sugar, maybe if you, latch on with a team in the Central or maybe NL Central, something like that, but American League East is not for you, buddy. You can't be facing Aaron Judge 4 times a year. It is not good for your health. All right, let's respond. Dylan Beavers getting a replay of that foul ball he took off his right shin. He did have some protection in the area. A shin guard that might have absorbed a little bit of that impact. All right, here we go. Cam Schlitter. Second inning. First pitch is a strike. Top of the zone to Dylan Beavers. Folks, where are your beavers? Show them to me.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
For crying out loud. We've been going out a long time. I think about damn time you show me your beavers. It's already 0-2. Beavers is batting .240. Yeah, George, I think 7 for 8 makes me think Aaron Judge might have Sugano figured out. That's what my analysis suggests. 1-2 on Beavers. Next pitch. That ball is swung on and fouled away. I tell you what, I'm getting old. Sometimes a batter will foul a ball off and I don't even see it. I can't even tell if it's a foul or a swing and a miss. And I feel like that happens more frequently as time goes by. There's a hard hit ball and a bounce to first. Handled by Goldschmidt, he'll flip it to Schlitter covering the bag, and Beavers is retired. Hit hard on the ground, but a nice pick by the veteran Goldschmidt. Jeremiah Jackson, he's been a nice story here in the second half of this team. 281 the average, and he checks his swing. He went around on the first pitch. It's 0-1. 5 homers and 21 RBI in 47 games. That's a called strike on the outside edge and a little bit more than that. That was about an inch or two outside. Schlitter gets the call. And that pitch was 99 miles an hour. 0-2 on Jeremiah. And look at that pitch. Well, wait a minute. Schlitter walks away like he struck him out, but that's called a ball. All right. We had Buckner behind the plate yesterday. Who do we got today? This ump seems to be taking a page out of Buckner's. Might not have appreciated Schlitter walking around the mound like that right after that pitch. Well, he gets the result he wanted anyway. Next pitch is a triple-digit fastball. Jeremiah strikes out. 2 down. Home plate umpire today is Ramon de Jesus. Folks, sometimes you just have to ask yourself, what would de Jesus do? Colton Cowser's up, 2 down. First pitch is high for ball 1. Colton right on the Mendoza line at 200, 16 homers, 40 RBI. He's played 90 games. This one's lifted off to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Hit in the air to left. And right there to make the catch is Bellinger to retire the side. The Orioles go 1-2-3. Bottom of the second coming up, 1-0 Yankees. All right, folks. We have a smattering of people here. Wow. Only game on. And it's still a pretty small crowd. Well, it just got bumped up. Let's find out. Hey, folks, if you just found the channel, give it a chance. This channel is dedicated to covering live Orioles baseball every single game. I don't miss one. I might oversleep for an inning or two, but other than that, that's what this channel is all about. But there's more than that. It's all about Orioles baseball, but if the Orioles aren't playing, there's more baseball content beyond. And that would include coming up here in just a few days. October baseball starting up. Postseason games coming up. And, the wild card round. I've made up my mind. We are going to watch the Padres and the Cubs go at it. That's the matchup. If you wanted a team from the AL East to follow, if it was going to be a Blue Jays Red Sox or Yankees Red Sox wild card matchup, sorry to break it to you, not covering it. There's just something about 2 teams playing each other that I don't like. I just don't think I would enjoy calling it because I don't really have a team to root for. I mean, the Yankees will always be the team I want to win the least. But at least with the Padres, I get to follow what Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano are doing. I'd like to see what they do. So we're going to watch that. Stanton, first pitch of the inning is gone. Opposite field shot to right. Sugano, another home run ball. It is unfortunate. Yeah. 2-0 Yankees. Home runs from Judge and Stanton. They combined for 3 homers yesterday. They've combined for 2 more today. And we're just 1 batter into the second inning. This Yankee with their home run dependent offense, I tell you. Jazz Chisholm Jr. takes a strike. Yes, George. Unless I think there's still a tiny chance if Milwaukee loses their last 2 and Philly wins their last 2, that Philly can get the number 1 seed, and then it would be the winner taking on the Phillies, but right now it's looking like the Brewers. Chisholm pops this up down the left field line, and Beavers gets a glove on it, but cannot make the catch as that ball was a tough one. Near the tarp, up against the screen, with a weird corner in there to navigate around. Gunnar went on a slide to try to get to it. Beavers stuck out a glove at the last second, almost caught it. It'll just go as a strike to Jazz. The count is 1-2. And this ball hit on the ground a second. Easy play for Holiday, 1 away. 2-0 Yankees on a pair of solo home runs off of Sugano. I mean, you know, you like to watch baseball because you never quite know what to expect. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't expecting this. I would be lying. I was kind of expecting this, unfortunately. Good news is they're both solo home runs. Rogers gave up 3 long balls yesterday, all of them 2-run shots. Goldschmidt has an 0-2 count after fouling off this pitch. Boy, his power numbers have really dropped off. Just 10 home runs in 144 games playing in Yankee Stadium. That pitch just missed low and away. 1-2 on Goldschmidt. Oh, David coming in hot. David coming in hot. That pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on, a run in, 2-0 Yankees in the bottom of the second. How you doing, David? How you doing, Quan? Everybody in this chat right now, I think, feels the same way you did at the start of the season. It was just a matter of how optimistic you were. Some people might have felt, well, we didn't do enough. We're probably not going to win the division, but this team should still be a playoff team. Others might have thought, you know, we won 101 games the year before. Maybe we'll climb back up to like, I don't know, 94, 95. Not even close. Hey, JJ, how you doing, buddy? JJ's here, folks. Say hello. Here's the payoff pitch to Goldschmidt. Popped up on the infield. Mayo waves off his teammates, even though nobody's within 20 yards of him. And he makes the catch. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. JJ, folks, play-by-play with JJ. You know the man. You know the channel. If you don't, do yourself a favor. Click on his name right there in the chat. Since he's a mod, it should give you the option of go to channel. Check it out. Subscribe if you haven't. The guy does really good play-by-play. And lots of content. I'm an old fart who likes to focus on one team. This man not only does more than just baseball, he's all over the place. Football, basketball, the occasional badminton tournament. Ryan McMahon is at the plate with 2 down. He's got a count of a ball and a strike. Sitting 213. That ball's hit in the air, right center. That ball's carrying. That ball is going to get into the bullpen. 3rd home run given up by Sugano. And we're still in the 2nd inning. Honestly, if Sugano was on the fence before he woke up today, whether or not he wanted to give baseball another shot next season, this start today might actually make up his mind for him, because honestly, do you really want to? This might be it for Sugar, man. Anthony Volpe looks at a strike. 3-0 Yankees on 3 home runs off of Sugano. All of them no doubt shots. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a missed 0-2. So Sugano has now given up 33 home runs on the season. And, I mean, here you go. Anthony Volpe, batting 9th in the order for the Yankees. He's got an average of 212, but he's got 19 homers. That would lead our team. That's all you need to know, folks. What happened to us? And how is somebody not held accountable? 1-2 pitch to Volpe. Swing and a miss. He strikes out, and that'll end the inning. Well, 3 hits. All of them have left the yard. All you can say is that they're solo shots. That's about all you can say. It is 3-0 Yankees after 2 innings. We'll have the bottom part of our order coming up. Basayo, Mayo, and then Jackson Holiday. Oh. JJ, I know it's early afternoon, but it's still morning somewhere in America, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Don't goo anywhere. Promise me.
This is great iced tea.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when
All right, Slammin' Sammy Basayo will lead it off for Baltimore. And I want to see our kid get his first Yankee Stadium home run here this weekend. How about right now? Good of a time as any.
Sammy.
I guess I could get the scoreboard up. Balls and strikes. First pitch from Cam Schlitter. Swung on a miss. High fastball. 0-1 the count. Next pitch is called a strike. It is 0-2. What is this doing? Come on, help me out here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Swing and a miss. Basayo is blown away on 3 pitches. 1 out. Oh, yeah, great. We get to see the home run on this? Come on. What are you doing? Catch up to right now, please. Hurry up. Here is Kobe Mayo. All right, we're caught up. Mayo, first pitch swinging, goes opposite field. That short porch and right, not quite short enough. Aaron Judge makes the catch on the warning track. Mayo flies out to the opposite field track for the second out of the inning. Come on, scoreboard. Quit goofing with me. What are you doing? All right. Holiday swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. Jackson grounded out his first time up, leading off the ball game. The 0-1 is high. High, high, high. Folks, today is REM Appreciation Day. Name your favorite REM song. Get a few bars from BW. That pitch is fouled back. Do that at your own risk. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jackson Holiday. Pitch from Schlitter. Outside, 2-2. Schlitter makes a fine malt liquor, doesn't he? That ball's hit to left center, but right at Bellinger. He'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Holiday flies out to left. 1-2-3 go the Orioles again. They don't have a hit on the board yet. We go to the bottom of the third. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Oh, boy. Rapid eye movement. And I guess there are no requests. No fans? Rapid eye movement, folks. We all do it when we're sleeping, when we're about to get into our dream state. Your eyes start to dart back and forth. That's you about to have yourself a dream. Tiny happy people. Tiny happy people. That sounds like a song that should have been sung by Men Without Hats, like a follow-up, a B-side for the Safety Dance. When I think back to that music video for Safety Dance, those look like a lot of tiny happy people. Losing My Religion. The big hit. Oh, life, it's bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. All right, there you go. Can we get a happier song? Tiny happy people. Trent Grisham's going to lead off. First pitch swinging. That ball is in the shallow left. Beavers will come in and make the catch. And there's one away. Sugano is on 37 pitches. Here comes Ben Rice. Fall on Me. That's a good track, Frank. Rice flew out his first time up. Buy the sky and sell the sky and tell the sky and tell the sky don't fall on me. There you go. There's a strike, I think. Yeah, strike one. Couldn't see what the ump was signaling there. 0-1 on Rice. Next pitch. In the dirt. Everybody Hurts. Yeah, that's a jam. I'm not singing that one, though. I think about 4 months ago, I should have been singing that song. Somewhere around game number 50, when we were like 18 and 32. That's when that song was probably best. But I didn't think to bring it up then. 10% of pitches are home runs. That's a nice stat, David. I hope it doesn't stay that way. Rice pops it up. All right. The average is getting better. Another catch out in left field for Dylan Beavers. He's having practice out there. He's shagging flies. Frank with a $5 super sticker. I think it's a cartoon emoji that's a man screaming, "Please stop singing." Hey, thanks, Frank. Got ourselves a super chat.
Message for you, son.
Judge lifts off again, and it's going to be in the field of play this time. Straightaway center field. Cows are playing deep. Doesn't have to move much to make the catch and in the inning. Hey, Sugano pitched a scoreless inning. All right, give me a sec to close my screen door. I'll be right back. That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds, snakes, an aeroplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Eye of a hurricane, listen to yourself, churn, world serve its own needs, dummies of your own needs, speed it up but not speak, grunt, low strings, start lattice, set the clatter with, fear, fight, down, height, wire in a fire, representatives in the gauge in a government for hire in a combat site. Nestor Wester coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team by team reporters baffle Trump, tether crop, look at that low plane. Fine, then, flow, appellation coming to introduce, save yourself, roads of its own needs, listen to your heartbeat, coming in a rap shipment and rhythm in the right. Fight, huge, patriotic, slam dunk, bright light, feeling pretty psyched. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV hour, Dublin cutting forward tower, Schlichtenberg, return, listen to yourself, churn, locking in a uniform and book, burning blood, let an ever motor escalate, automotive incinerate, light a candle, light a motive, step down, watch a needle, crush, this means no beer, cavalier, renegade, steer clear, tournament of lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I declined. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. All right. I might need a glass of water after that one. Jordan Westberg's leading off the top of the fourth. He's got a count of a ball and a strike. We need a hit. That ball is in the center field. Going back is Grisham. He's onto the track. He makes the catch and hits up against the wall. Best swing of the day for the Orioles so far. Westberg flies out to the track in center field. Boy. JJ's not fine. Your team's going to the playoffs. Oh, I am not. Oh, now I know what you mean. I am not fine. Yes. Gunnar Henderson. Oh, he swings 3/4. That is a swing. That is a miss. It's 0-1 on Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Are we hitless? Yes. But not anymore. Gunnar down the left field corner. That's up against the wall for extra bases. Gunnar will glide into second standing. The Orioles' first hit of the day. Gunnar's reached base both times. He walked his first time up. If any of the other 8 batters want to join in on the fun, that would be nice. It is a one-out double. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Hitless no longer. Hey there, Bill. How you been, buddy? Long time. Haven't seen you around, my friend. I know the team hasn't been doing good, but, man, I miss good folk like Bill. I hope you have a good off-season, too. And you're welcome. Thank you. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Next pitch is upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Neill is 0 for 1. How about we get a home run? Curveball outside. 2-1 on O'Neill. I'm trying to remember. I think, is it the movie Black Sheep or is it the movie Tommy Boy, where David Spade and Chris Farley are driving down the road attempting to sing along to REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It, and they're just screaming out gibberish words because they're like, I have no idea what these words are, but we're having fun, aren't we? O'Neill, that one's hit hard, but right to Bellinger and left. He fires back towards second. It's a wild throw as Gunnar gets back to second. Gunnar runs into Jazz. Gunnar and Jazz collide as the ball was thrown towards second. Gunnar getting back there to avoid getting doubled off. And he ran into Jazz, and Jazz looks like, oh, Jazz, are you a little bit banged up, buddy? Did you come away the worst of the two out of this? Oh, Jazz, did you just fall on your back? Look at him just kicking his legs around when he goes up. Why is he always, he's constantly kicking when he's in the air. Quit kicking your legs around like a little baby. And, land on your ass and get over it. All right. We got Gunnar at second with 2 down. Dylan Beavers at the plate. Schlitter spins around and throws toward Volpe. He's not on the bag. Gunnar gets back there. Kind of a pointless check on second there. Yeah, that might be it, Michael. I guess it's Tommy Boy. I get Tommy Boy and Black Sheep mixed up in my head. It's like one movie. It's like one big movie mashed together for me in my head. 1-0 on Beavers. That is up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Folks, I do believe this is the first bugle of the day. Two and 0 on Beavers. Runner in scoring position. Pitch. That's a curveball in there for a strike. Yes, indeed. Welcome in new subscribers and welcome back bird watchers all around. We got a 2-1 count on Beavers. Pitch. That's fouled straight back. 2-2 the count. One more time. Gunnar at second, 2 down. The 2-2 to Beavers. Way high, full count. Very, very high. Beavers will take a walk if you'll give it to him. Or he might hit a walk-off. He's done that this week. We need something good here. Full count, 2 down, payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. 99, top of the zone. And Schlitter strikes out Beavers to end the inning. We do get our first hit of the game, but that's it. We're going to have to do better than 1 hit every 4 innings. On to the bottom of the 4th, the Yankees lead it 3-0. Can we get some presidents of the United States? Now, I'm not sure why that band and Primus are connected, other than maybe the era. But Primus is, they're a solid band. Been around a long time. A lot of good albums. Presidents of the United States of America. I mean, that was like a 1-album band, right? 2 songs. Peaches and Lump. Lump sat alone in a buggy marsh, totally emotionless except for her heart. Lump rolled up in Lump's pajamas. She totally confused all the passing piranhas. She's Lump, she's Lump, she's in my head. She's Lump, she's Lump, she's Lump. She might be dead. That's all I got. I haven't heard that song in forever. It's a banger. It's fun. What else? Oh, yeah, he did one. What was it? Gump? Was it Gump? Like a Forrest Gump parody, I want to think. He's Gump. He's Gump. He's really dumb. He's Gump. He's Gump. He likes to play ping pong or something. Good old Weird Al. All right. Cody Bellinger will lead it off here. Bottom of the 4th, middle of the order, due up for the Yankees. He looks at a curveball from Sugano outside. Ball 1. Bellinger struck out his first time up. Swing and a miss. A splitter from Sugar. 1-1 the count. Hey, one good album is a lot better than most bands. 1-1 pitch to Bellinger is low. Sugano has not given up a base runner in terms of somebody standing at a base somewhere. He's given up 3 hits, and they've all been homers. He hasn't walked anybody. Nobody's gotten on via an error or a non-home run hit. Nobody's just stood on a base. 2-2 pitch. That ball is in the center, and so much for that interesting factoid, because now it's not true. Cody Bellinger is on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 4th. I guess I jinxed it. Here comes Stanton. Homered on the first pitch he saw his first time up. Three homers in 24 hours for Stanton so far. That is inside for ball 1. Next pitch. Inside, 2-0. I don't mind, even with no base open here and nobody out, if Sugano winds up walking him. I think, yeah. That's a called strike. 2-1 the count on Stanton. Sugano just hit 50 pitches on the day. Here's 51. That is a ground ball foul. Stanton chased a pitch inside. It's 2-2. Well, the thing is, he is so slow, David, that if you're a ground ball pitcher, I like pitching to him because he is a double play candidate all day. In fact, man, David, did you see the game yesterday? That's a called strike 3. Basayo dropped the pitch, but Stanton strikes out looking.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
There was a moment in the ball game yesterday that just about broke me when Stanton was up with the bases loaded and the Orioles drew the infield in. The ball was hit to Westberg. He had to force at any base. And if he would just have picked a base, just immediately gone somewhere. Stanton is such a slow runner that I'm positive that he would have been doubled up. Even if he didn't get the runner at home plate, if he had gone to second, he could have turned 2 and at least gotten 2 outs out of the play. But, yeah, that was really, really frustrating. Jazz Chisholm takes ball 1. 1 out, 1 on. That is called a strike. Count even up. The 1-1 is nice. A nice pitch. Sinker on the outside corner at the knees. It's 1-2. I'm going to say that's the best pitch of the day from Sugano right there. One and 2 on Jazz. The pitch, that one is hit in the air to right and a lunging grab by Jeremiah Jackson. That ball was dropping fast right at Jackson. He might have thought that ball would hang up a bit for him, but luckily still able to make a catch just about a foot off the ground. There is 2 down in the inning for Paul Goldschmidt. Well, Edward, if nothing else, that's a pretty nice ratio. Goldschmidt goes to right, and Jackson, who's playing near the track, is going to make the catch on the track to end the inning. Sugano has settled down, I guess. He didn't give up a home run to Stanton. And for the second inning in a row, he didn't give up a run at all. We go to the 5th inning. Can we get something on the board? It is 3-0 Yankees. And it looks like Jeremiah will be leading off with Cowser and Basayo to follow. I just felt my stomach growl, and I'm wondering if I've got like legit Thai food here, like a meal. I don't really want to bust out a meal while I'm streaming. Got some kind of spicy ass beef. I think that's the official name of this dish, spicy ass beef. Some rice. I don't know. Hold on. I need a beverage. I need something. I might make some coffee. I don't know. I need something. I'll be right back. Thanks.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when
Well, grape Red Bull is as good as anything. All right. New York City. Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
First pitch hits him. First pitch of the inning hits Jeremiah Jackson. Hopefully he's okay. We need a base runner. Take one for the team, Jeremiah. Tony's next to him. The trainer is not. Somebody's coming up to walk Jeremiah down the first base. It looks like it grazed off his left wrist and then got him up near the armpit of his right armpit. So that's actually a good thing. The initial contact was a graze, and that probably slowed the ball down a little bit. And we can all take one in the armpit, can't we, folks? All right, Colton Cowser is up. We got a guy on with nobody out. Let's do something. Cowser's 0 for 1. First pitch is outside by a bunch. It is 1-0 on the Milkman. Next pitch, way outside. We need Cam Schlitter to lose it now. 4 innings, 1 hit, and 1 walk. 4 strikeouts for Schlitter. The 2-0, up and away, not close, 3-0. Folks, I smell a rally. I smell a rally. Basayo is on deck, and he's due. 3-0 pitch. Hits the outside corner with a strike. Doing all right, Yoko. How are you? Fouled straight back. The count goes full. Watch out, BW has a fart brewing. What in the world? Did I give some indication I had to cut a gasser? I mean, some food will do that to me, not this food. Here is the payoff pitch. Wow. Check swing by Cowser and then a late ring up by the ump. It does look like that pitch caught the corner at the top inside edge of the zone. Cowser strikes out again. Just so many strikeouts. What is he up to? Like 150 or so? No, that can't be that much. He's missed too much time. But, I mean, he's got to be striking out more than once per game on average. Sammy Basayo's up with 1 down, 1 man on. He struck out his first time. Fouled back. Come on, Sammy. I don't think it's quite that high, but it's probably like 35, 40, which is still really, really bad. He is up to 125. Wow, so 150, even though I wasn't even considering the missed time, was still not a terrible guess. That is really bad. More than 39. All right, it's in the 40s. I mean, he's got more than 250 ABs, right? Basayo swings and misses on an 0-2 pitch. He strikes out. What are we looking at here? Because this is not the at-bat we're watching. Let me refresh this. Looks like I got stuck on the Cowser at-bat. Basayo just struck out. 172 in 153 games last year. So, yeah, more than once per game last year, but the rate is still not as bad as the rate this year. Mayo gets hit with a pitch. What the fuck? All right, Yankees. You do realize that, intentional or not, that's the third hit batter I'm counting so far in 1 game and a half to 0 for you guys. So if somebody gets one on their shoulder, I don't want to hear any bullshit out of you guys, okay? Mayo hit by a pitch. Second hit batter of the inning. Jackson Holliday coming up with 2 down. Yankees are going to have a conference. Let's make these guys pay. Holliday coming to the plate representing the tying run. We have yet to score. 2 men on base by hit by pitches. Come on, Jackson. Yeah, Jazz wouldn't be the worst target in the world, would he? When's he due up next? Might be a while. Here is first pitch swung on by Holliday and fouled back. Schlitter's on 67 pitches now. He's only given up the 1 hit, but he's gotten into trouble hitting 2 batters in this inning. Here is a swing and a miss. Or did he get a piece of it? No, it's a miss. It's 0-2 on Jackson. Went out of the zone for that one. Cowser might be the new Mullins, Frank. Good outfield defense. Low average. Can steal bases. 15 for 15, right? For Cowser and steals. There are elements to Cowser's game that are nice. Just gotta work. I gotta think with the right instruction that he can cut down on those strikeouts. I hope so, because he's got a lot of good tools as an all-around baseball player. I do think Cowser's a baseball player. Holliday looks at a pitch inside. The count is full. Well, that goes without saying, of course. You have to have the desire to fix things. You have to listen. You have to try new things. You got to want to get better. Full count still. The runners will be off on these 3-2 pitches with 2 down. If Holliday can find a gap, we might be able to get a couple of runs out of it. It's Jeremiah at second. It's Mayo at first. The 3-2 to Holliday. Fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. Folks. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out in the top of the 5th. Payoff pitch from Schlitter to Holliday is hit on the ground towards second. Jazz with a routine play, and the inning is over. Boy. One hit. We've got one hit. We're a one-hit wonder. Folks, speaking of one-hit wonders... Well, we know REM is not a one-hit wonder. But plenty of bands from the 80s that were. Who's got one for me? Come on. I think I'm going to have to break down and make myself a giant plate of Thai food right now because it's sitting right here. It's looking good. How bizarre. That ain't the 80s. That's like mid-90s. OMC, how bizarre. Milli Vanilli, one-hit wonder. How dare you? They had Blame It on the Rain. They had Girl, You Know It's True. That's two right there. By the way, were you a bigger fan of Milli or Vanilli? I always thought Vanilli really did the heavy lifting of the two. Milli just kind of there. Tesla. Terrible car. I'll never buy one. Isn't Tesla's biggest hit just a cover of Signs? I can't give credit to a band whose biggest hit is a cover. With the one exception being Sinead O'Connor, because it was Prince's song, but she killed it. She absolutely killed it. Oh wow, this is very spicy. Look at all these red chili peppers in here. Holy cow, how am I supposed to eat this? Ryan McMahon, first pitch is ball one. We are underway. We are underway in the bottom of the fifth. Tainted Love. We just did that the other day. Come on, Eileen. Well, I mean, with her permission. Get it? Pitch outside to McMahon. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, why? I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, whoa. I don't even know how the verse goes. How does the verse go? McMahon fouls a 2-2 pitch off, and Basayo took that foul ball off his left wrist. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here comes the trainer and Mansolino to take a look at Basayo. I mean, again, it's another situation where it didn't hit him directly on the wrist. It looks like it hit the heel of the glove first. So you would think not too much damage done here. But it did bounce off his wrist. Eddie Murphy. Tesla's got a lot of rocking tunes. Okay, I admit I'm not a aficionado of the Tesla music. But I mean, if the only one I can think of is Signs, is it safe to say that's their biggest commercial hit? That cover? 2-2 to McMahon, fouled away. We'll do it again. Flash Dance Song. That's Irene Cara with What a Feeling. Flash Dance Song. Doug, how dare you? The artist is offended That song was a banger for like a year. You couldn't go anywhere in like 1983 without hearing that song. It's a full count right now on McMahon, leading off the bottom of the fifth. The payoff pitch is lined in a right field. That's a base hit. Jackson will field it. McMahon has a leadoff single. I'm on the Mexican, whoa, radio. The Buggles video killed the radio star, the very first music video played on MTV. They gave you credit for your second symphony. Here is that Volpe up? Swing and a miss. Runner at first, nobody out. Volpe at the plate. It's 0-1. Oh. I met your children. Oh. But did you tell them? In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. That is fouled back. It's 0-2 on Volpe. I don't think I can do the Eddie Murphy song. That song is so... God. Eddie Rabbit, I love the rainy nights. I love these requests. The Art of Noise. They did that song with Tom Jones. What was that? What was that Tom Jones? Art of Noise. I want to say it's another cover song. Volpe looks at a 1-2 pitch high. It's 2-2. I don't think I know that Neil Diamond song. I don't know the deep cuts for Neil Diamond. I only know the ones everybody knows. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. Was that the video with the weird-looking kid? That sounds like every 80s music video. This pitch is off the plate. Luther Vandross. Folks, we are going way off the rails here. I'm talking like fun little 80 ditties. Fun. I already did No Rain, David. I killed it. Were you not here for that one? That one should actually be put on a record. Oh, that's the video with the kid. The little girl in the bee outfit. 3-2 to Volpe. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Runner at first. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the fifth. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Sugano's pitch count now at 72. You're going to call the little bee girl creepy? Here's a line drive to left, but Beavers is right there to make the catch. Man, Dylan Beavers has to have made at least 5 outs out there today, maybe 6. Big Country. Big Country, I love the fact that whenever that video would come on MTV back in the day, you know how you'd get the little credits in the corner as the song would begin and end? You'd get the artist, you'd get the title of the song, you'd get the record it was on, and then you'd get the record label. And in the case of Big Country, we've got a pitching change here with 1 out here in the 5th inning. Sugano is done, and you might just have seen him leave the mound for the final time ever as a Baltimore Oriole. 4 1/3 innings, 5 hits. He didn't walk anybody. He's given up 3 runs on 3 home runs. and he's got a runner out there at first base, his responsibility. If that runner doesn't score, Sugano will finish the season with a 4.59 ERA. And having gone about 160 innings, 160, somewhere around there. Yeah, so Big Country, the band, with the song Big Country, off the album Big Country, and I swear, I think the label was like Big Country Records or something. So whenever that video would come on, I'd always look for that little credit and laugh. I'm like, man, you are really pushing that concept. The band name, it's the song name, it's the album name. All right, it's a Big Country. We get it. Sugano is headed to the airport. Sugano is halfway to Kyoto right now. Hold me now. Whoa, hold my heart. Stay with me. Let lovin' start. Let lovin' start. I have a picture pinned to my wall. An image of you and of me, and we're laughing, we're loving it all. Look at our life now. The tide's been told. Grant Wolfram is the new pitcher. And Grisham, top of the order, fouling away the first pitch. He's 0 for 2. I'm going to take some bites of food without going off air. I hope you don't think it's disgusting. Oh, and 2 on Grisham. All right, that's a couple of bites. And that is a very spicy. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. 0-2 pitch. That's outside. 1-2 on Grisham. 3-0 Yankees. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Sugano out of the game. Runner at first, 1 down. And the 1-2 is high. 2-2. Mr. What was Mr.? Oh, Mr. was Broken Wings. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. Now that's Mr. Okay? See the difference? That is ball 4. Wolfram walks Grisham. First batter he faces. That's not good. 2 on with 1 out. Drive by the Cars. That's too much of a slow jam. I don't want to sing slow jams. I want to sing happy-go-lucky 80s songs. Here is Ben Rice. He's 0 for 2. 2 on, 1 out. He looks at a strike. Doctor. Like, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. That song? It was Grandma, Doug. Grandpa never got run over by a reindeer. He was at home drunk. Grandma got run over. I don't think that song would hit the same if it was Grandpa. Achy breaky heart. Oh no. Oh no. 1 and 2 the count on Ben Rice. Hey man, it was the beginning of the Cyrus, what do you call it? The Cyrus virus. Who knew how much Cyrus we'd be in for over the next 30-something years since that song came out. 2 and 2 on Rice. Pitch. Up and in, full count. Little chin music there from Wolfram. Aaron Judge is on deck, so needless to say, this is a much needed out, and a double play would really be nice. Payoff pitch. Popped up. It's out of play. Here's a little song I wrote. You might sing it note for note, but don't worry. 3-2 again. Fouled away again. Did Don't Worry, Be Happy come out in 1988? Is that the year? It's pretty ironic. The year the Orioles started 0-21, that song came out. That is ball 4 to Ben Rice, and the bases are now loaded for the Yankees with Aaron Judge coming up. Yankee fans, needless to say, are excited. Here comes Drew French to try to calm things down. Not sure what he can say about this. What he's supposed to say. Bases are loaded. Aaron Judge is up. Good luck, I think is what my pitching coach advice would be. You got a scouting report on Judge? Yeah. Don't pitch to him. But the bases are loaded. Yeah, I know. Tough spot you're in. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Curly is on the road that I must travel. Curly into the darkness of the night. Yeah, I remember that song. I haven't heard that song in forever. I don't know the lyrics. I'm just kind of, what do you call it? I'm just mumbling them to try to sneak it through. But yeah, I remember that song. I haven't heard that in forever. All right, here we go. First pitch to Aaron Judge is inside for ball 1. Wait, did the umpire just signal strike? He did. Wow, that pitch was inside. Ump says strike 1. We won't argue. I mean, honestly, with Judge, just give him 2 strikes to start in that bat and make it fair. Here's a curveball that misses outside. 1-1 the count. It's a critical moment in the ball game if the Orioles have any plans on coming back. Down 3. 1 bad pitch could make this game over right here. That's a called strike. Good pitch there from Wolfram on the inside edge. Might have gotten an inch again. It is 1-2 on Judge. How's the light count looking, folks, as we take a momentary pause from broken karaoke? What's Aaron Boone coming out to talk about? Aaron Boone is having words with the home plate ump. Now, Judge did get one bad pitch called, but this is what I'm talking about. Well, what happened here? Oh, he got tossed. Boone got immediately tossed before he came out. So I guess Boone was chirping about that strike call on Judge. And he tosses his gum away. That's his signature move for Aaron Boone, tossing his gum away. Crowd likes all the theatrics, but, you know. Why do I get the sneaking suspicion that despite that, I mean, again, come on. Aaron, have you not seen how these calls have gone both ways this weekend? I think you're getting the better. Thinking you're doing better than we are. 2-2 on Judge, folks. Here's the pitch. That is a line drive, base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Throw is toward third. That is late. And so 2 runs will score. A 2-run RBI single by Aaron Judge makes it 5-0, and Judge gets to second base on the throw. Well, yesterday was ridiculous. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as if they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. That's a fly ball to center. It's caught by Cowser. Runner tags and scores, and it's 6-0 Yankees. Bellinger with a sac fly RBI. Crowd loves it, and we are getting our asses handed to us. 6-0. Stanton up to hit again. Folks, I just hope Kyle Bradish looks good tomorrow. Give me something to go out with, to be happy with, because these first 2 games, if it ends with a sweep at the hands of the Yankees, I don't want to think about that all off season. I got enough on my plate. Bradish, come in tomorrow and shut it down, please. The 1-0 to Stanton is outside. That is a 2-0 count. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why'd she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I did something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in the Oriole way. We got a full count on Stanton. 2 down, runner at second. Judge the runner. The payoff pitch inside, ball 4. This inning isn't over yet. Obladi, oblada, life goes on. Hra! One of Zach or Ken's YouTube channel says Tony deserves consideration. Did we just hit Jazz? Did we just hit Jazz? It may be petty, but it's the right person at the right time. What's the matter, buddy? There a problem? Hey, you know who else was in a little bit of pain? Maverick Hanley. You remember that? You remember Maverick Hanley there, Jazz? When he leapt in the air like Liu Kang from fucking Mortal Kombat and gave him a concussion? Remember that, buddy? You remember going back to the dugout and laughing about it? Does that ring a bell? Yeah, it'll be all right. Have mommy come kiss your boo-boo. Get out of my face, you putz. God, I hate Jazz. You're a terrible ambassador for the music genre. All right, I like the music. I don't like you. Jazz is out of the ball game. His was a baseball play. So your idea of a baseball play is to leap into the air as you're running down the third baseline with a catcher who's off the line in foul ground, just trying to swipe tag you. And your idea of a baseball play is to leave your feet, push your hands into the mask of the catcher, and flip him head over heels. Yeah, that's just a baseball play. Okay, sure, buddy. I love your revisionist history. Could be retaliation, could not be retaliation. We'll never know. Bases loaded, 2 down. Goldschmidt at the plate. The count is 2-1. Oh, I love it when somebody's got something to say and they start typing feverishly. Oh, they got more. Yeah. I mean, like I said it when it happened. Gunnar steps on the second base bag with a ground ball, and that's a forced play to end the inning. The Yankees add on. It's now 6-0, and we are way behind. But Jazz got hit by a pitch, and he's out of the game, and that put a smile on my face because I'm a petty man. All right. I'm going to eat some food here. Don't mind me. I'm trying to pick around all the spicy parts. Yeah, I know. Well, did nobody hear me say that that's the third Oriole batter hit and expect a response? I said that. I can't remember. Was it Mayo? I think Mayo was the last Oriole to get hit today, right? And as soon as he got hit, I said, expect us to retaliate. And I think I even said Jazz would be a great candidate. If I didn't say it, maybe somebody in the chat did, and I was like, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, we went over all this. So now you purposefully injure someone. Velocity Kid. We could say the same thing about the pitch throwing Heston Kjerstad's ear last year. Velocity Kid, you're another Yankee fan that wants your cake and eat it too. You want it both ways. Stop pretending like the Yankees never do anything dirty. You guys hit our batters over a dozen times last year, and the total count was like 13 hit batters by Yankee pitchers on our hitters to like 3 to yours. But you listen to Yankee fans talk about it, and they're acting like it was an even score. And the only reason they have that take is because one of the batters we hit was Aaron Judge. And how dare we do that? If you hit Aaron Judge, well, that's worth hitting at least 4 of our guys because it's Aaron Judge. So you're entitled to hit as many of our batters back as you want to even the score, right? I don't want to hear any more of that bullshit. Whatever. Moving on. Orioles can't do shit. All right. All right, well, he didn't exactly respond well to it either, did he? Just like Jazz didn't respond well when he knocked our catcher out with a concussion, sat back in the dugout and laughed his ass off while he was being treated by the trainer. And again, velocity. Stop pretending like the Yankees are this, example of how to follow, how to be gracious on the field. Shut up. You're delusional if you're going to try and spin it in some way. You've picked the wrong team to do that with. You want to pick a nice team? There's a lot of nice teams out there. The Royals are pretty much known as a pretty nice team, you know? The Twins. I don't know. Who else? Not the Yankees. What are you talking about, dude? 3-1 the count on Gunnar Henderson. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is fouled away off to the right. It's a full count. And the thing that makes me laugh about it is that a Yankee fan will come entering a chat like this, trying to represent this false image. You go into a Yankee channel, amongst themselves, they're constantly talking about all the crap that they pull. They constantly crap on their own players for this or that. But then they'll enter another room and start flexing. I've seen this practice done over and over and over again. You're not fooling anybody. I mean, you're not fooling me anyway. I guess I can't speak for everybody, but you're not fooling me. We got a payoff pitch to Gunnar, and that is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gunnar goes down, 2 away. In the top of the 6th, Cam Schlitter is 1 out away from a quality start without giving up a run. And yeah, why not take out all my frustrations with the way this game's going? Probably not best to poke the bear today. Tyler O'Neill's up next. Hey, Yankee fans, why don't you do yourselves a favor? Stop worrying about us little Oriole team going nowhere and maybe worry a little bit more about your postseason. Maybe think of a way to not have a 5th inning in the World Series like you did last year and absolutely shit the bed. Maybe focus on that. That's a base hit by Tyler O'Neill, a 2-out single. O'Neill's aboard. Don't act like every Yankee fan isn't worried in the back of their minds that their postseason is going to wind up in some sort of shambolic way like it did in the World Series last year. Don't pretend like that doesn't scare you. That doesn't keep you up at night. It does. But keep on flexing in Oriole chat rooms if you must. How is it not intentional? He left his feet off the ground, dude. You don't have a play at the plate where you jump in the air and then press your hands down on the head of the catcher. Those are two facts. He left his feet. I can show you a screenshot. His feet are like kicking in the air, 2 feet off the ground. Why? Why did he take his hands and press down on the catcher's head and then flip him over by doing so? Why? That is not a normal play by any base runner. Agree to disagree. No, agree that you agree with me. How about that? How about you agree to agree with facts? How about that? I'm not going to meet you halfway because you want to live with some delusion that play was clean. You're out of your mind, dude. And what? What is this based on? The stunning reputation of Jazz Chisholm? Oh, he's got a great reputation. We should give him the benefit of the doubt, right? You're out of your mind, dude. I mean, honestly, pick any other moment in recent years. You might fare better. Not that play. It's a bad play by Jazz, period. And if the shoe was on the other foot, that's how you'd see it. But you've got your Yankee-colored glasses on, and you can't see it. All right? But you're not alone. That's the good news. You can live under that same delusion with all the other Yankee fans out there. Okay? And just remember, the moment Jazz starts to suck, jump on them. First thing, tell them to get them the hell out of the Bronx, like you do with all your other players. Hey, remember how much you fondled the balls of Juan Soto last year? Remember how much you guys freaked that he went and signed for a little bit more cash somewhere else, and it felt like a betrayal to you? It's a betrayal for a guy to go as a free agent and sign for more money somewhere else. But now that the Mets are tanking and you guys are going to the playoffs, oh, you couldn't care less about Juan Soto now, right? Good riddance, Juan Soto. You were coddling his balls last year. That's a Yankee fan. Just full of it. And then try to explain it away like everybody else is an idiot and is going to buy it. But nobody's buying it, dude. Ryan McMahon will lead it off. In the bottom of the sixth, BW is in a bit of a mood. The Yankees own you. I'm writing this in caps. I've got a Yankee avatar. Yeah, they own us. Talk to me more about your 27 rings. 23 of them that happened before fucking highways were invented. Yeah, there it is. 27 rings. Wow. I say it and he types it right in. God, you guys are so predictable. So predictable. I mean, at least be better at arguing. Be better. Your team's better than our team. Can't you guys be better at arguing? Ryan McMahon is at the plate. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the sixth. The Yankees lead at 6-0. Yermíl Geraldo is on the pitch now for the Orioles. How many rings do you guys have? Well, here's a news flash, dickweed. We didn't come into existence until 1954. How many of your rings were won before 1954? Because you'll just have to omit all of those rings, right? So all the Babe Ruth teams, all the Lou Gehrig teams, all the Joe DiMaggio teams, I'm sorry, those don't count if you're going to go that way. But again, no, you want it both ways. You want to count the entire history of the Yankees, where 85% of their championships happened before plastic was invented. But somehow head-to-head you want to compare rings, even though we've been around half as long. Okay, sounds fair. Just more Yankee nonsense. Terrible debaters. Terrible debaters. Volpe with an 0-2 count. He takes high. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. Looks like a what? Hey, Doug, help me out with your latest attempt at some kind of insult because it looks like gibberish to me. Camden Yards looks like a Timu Yankees Statius. Okay, good point. Swing and a miss by Volpe. He strikes out. By the way, you love Anthony Volpe, right, Yankee fans? You love him, right? Well, one day you love him, one day you hate him. It's hard to tell.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, Doug wrote it again. Oh, Doug, now the joke lands perfect. Holy cow, you nailed it this time. Here's a pop-up on the infield. Westberg will make the catch along the third base line for the final out here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's Yankees 6, Orioles nothing, and Doug is getting his ass handed to him. You got any more there, Doug? Hey, Doug, let me give you a hint as to why you're here and not on a Yankee channel right now instead. Because here... oh, I'm getting attention. I'm the antagonist in the opposition's chat room. Doug, go over to a Yankee channel and just be lost in a sea of other Yankee fans where nobody's going to listen to a single thing you have to say. That's why you're here. You have an audience. You get to be the antagonist. And you get to flex. You feel good, Doug? Is it feeling good right now? Doug, let me amend your statement. The old Yankee Stadium was one of the best in baseball. This corporate piece of shit ballpark you built pales in comparison to the ballpark you used to have. Just so you know. Okay? This ballpark here looks like a TGI Fridays to me compared to your old ballpark. Just so you know. Your old ballpark had character. This ballpark screams corporate nightmare. Okay? And how many of those rings were won while you were even alive, Doug? How many of those were won when your parents were alive? How many of those rings? Why don't you be honest, Doug? How many since you've been alive? Or am I talking to a 118-year-old man right now? Come on, Doug, keep up. I got more. Come on, Doug, chop chop. You're slower than Giancarlo Stanton going down the baseline. Come on, Doug. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Jeremiah Jackson will lead it off. And that's a called strike on the outside edge. He wants to deflect it over to Dodger fans. Well played, Doug. Well played. I got to admit. He's going with the deflection strategy now. At least we win unlike the O's. Okay. All right. At least we win. And yeah, you're so happy about it, right? Last time I checked, unless you win the World Series, Yankee fans look at every season as a major disappointment. But since you're in a room with another team, you're going to just reverse that mentality and say, well, at least we win better than you. You don't care about that. You care about winning World Series. And how many have you had in this century? Could we maybe just shorten it down to the century we're in? Because we're a quarter of the way into it, if you haven't noticed. Oh, Doug just jinxed himself. Oh, no. Oh, he's calling it. No, he's not. Oh, no.
Stop it all.
Oh, poor Doug. We're winning the World Series. Book it. Cowser flies out to left for the second out of the inning. Forgive me for missing Jeremiah Jackson. He struck out for the first out. There's 2 down in the top of the 7th. I'm just having too much fun roasting Doug. I find it to be more therapeutic than watching the ball game. Here is Sammy Basayo, 2 down, nobody on. Takes the first pitch, called a strike. Looks like ump gave an extra inch on the inside edge. Sammy struck out both times today. There's strike 2. This should be Schlitter's final inning of work. We'll be happy to see him out of the game. 94 pitches right now. Oh, we just went from book it to can pretty much guarantee it. Wow. Capitulating already. Wow. Wow. God. I'll have what you're having. Can you slip me whatever prescription you're on? Because it sounds like it's working miracles. I want to live in your world of delusion. It sounds like fun. 0-2 the count on Basayo. We win the division every year. 2023? You have to go back 2 entire seasons to find something to prove that statement wrong? Here's a pop-up to left. Caught out there by Bellinger to end the inning. 7th inning stretch time in the Bronx. Pardon me, Doug. I'm going to do something else for a minute. I hope you can handle not having attention for a few minutes. I know that's going to be difficult for you, buddy, but hang in there, okay? Try to hang in there, Doug, because I know you are hanging on every word I say. But for now, we've got a tradition. Folks, 7th inning stretch time. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get those cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Hey, folks. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Be back.
There's the 1-2. Behind the right center field. There's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz could have handled the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. I just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field.
Sound familiar, Doug?
Get them all fucking out of here. I'm so done. I can't even look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is pathetic. This is truly disgusting. This is disgusting.
Sound familiar at all there, Doug?
Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them.
Does this ring a bell, Doug?
As the 1-2 hit right back to Louis. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck was that?
Hey, Doug, you remember this moment?
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field and deep. And the Mets have taken the lead. Fuck this team.
Boy, that sounds like the Yankees are really flexing there, right? Yep, the Yankees, they've got it all figured it out. Painful moments, but you guys have 27 rings. What do you mean painful? 27 rings. There's no pain. There's no crying in baseball. You got 27 rings. That's enough for all your fingers, toes, and 7 brain cells. Carson Ragsdale is on the pitch. Folks, Carson Ragsdale is on the pitch. Yeah. It's officially a laugh riot. Carson Ragsdale making his second appearance. First appearance, need we talk about it? Any team with under 10 rings cannot be taken seriously. Yeah, that makes sense, seeing as how there's 30 teams. Only one can win per year. There's been, about 120 World Series? Most teams haven't been around for, the whole time. But, yeah, a team like, that started in the mid-90s, why don't they have 10 rings? Yeah. Makes sense. Just more logic from Doug here. Ground ball to first base. Mayo will underhand it to the pitcher covering Ragsdale. 1 down. Well, Carson Ragsdale is a new man. 1 pitch, 1 out. Why have we been keeping this guy under wraps? In other words, only the Yankees can be taken. See, Doug, now I know you're just trolling. You sound silly, dude. Volpe's better than Gunnar. Okay. I'm sure Yankee fans, if offered a Volpe for Gunnar heads-up trade, that they would deny it. Again, Doug, you're sounding more and more insane with each statement. At least with the 27 ring thing, it's at least a thing. You're trying to go off script and come up with your own material, and it is bombing. It is bombing. Aaron Judge is at the plate with a count of 1-2 strikes. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, and I'm feeding the troll. I enjoy it. Judge strikes out. Aha! Aha! Aaron Judge struck out. Aha! Aha! Am I on your level now, Doug? Am I on your level? 2 down in the inning. Here's Bellinger, a line drive caught by Mayo guarding the first base foul line. He makes the catch. Inning over. Carson Ragsdale. Who is this guy? Who is this Carson Ragsdale? Well, I'll tell you what. With an inning like that, his ERA is all the way down to a healthy 18. 18. Doug, I'm still sitting here wondering why you want to compare specifically this season. You do realize the previous 2 seasons, the Orioles won our head-to-head matchup with you guys. Hey, remember that fly ball over Verdugo's head? Remember that? Yeah. It's just, I love the cherry picking by Doug. And when I mention something that isn't so good for the Yankees, why are you bringing up a painful memory? Oh, but here are these other cherry-picked moments that I'd love to harp on. Oh, Doug, you're really, you're good at, continuing the conversation, but honestly, it's only because we're watching a pretty shitty game as Oriole fans right now with a season that's about to end. So I'm just trying to entertain an audience. I might be failing, but at least I'm trying. And thank you for giving me the material necessary. Put respect on the Yankees' name. Yeah. A Mr. Yuck sticker. I'll put that on. Yeah, Cal Raleigh's winning MVP. Sorry. I know he'll be bitter about that too. All right. Top of the 8th. Paul Blackburn is on. You love him, right? 6.32 ERA. Opponents are hitting 300 off of him. Kobe Mayo, fly ball to left. That ball is going to get out of here. One pitch from Paul Blackburn, and Kobe Mayo breaks up the shutout. It's 6-1. Bye-bye, birdie. Mayo hits number 11 on the season. Stick around, Doug. You might be a good luck charm.
It's magic, you know.
Somebody got blackburned. Doug, do you understand that your attempts at getting under my skin or successfully landing an insult is continuing to not work? But please do try. Do keep on trying. I get a feeling this is probably the closest thing to exercise that you've experienced in a very long time. Here's Jackson Holiday. He's got a count of 2-0. Oh, another great, just, I mean, what a cliche. Yeah, rent-free. Okay. Speaking of rent, how's the rent in Manhattan these days? Here's a foul ball by Holiday. The count is 2-2. Wow. Holiday just got rung up on a questionable call there by the ump. That looked a little bit low and away. And that actually is the best city in the world. You know what's the best in the world? Is me hitting this timeout button on you for 5 minutes and knowing that in 5 minutes you'll come right back desperately wanting to talk again. You got 5 minutes, Doug. You're a Yankee fan, so might I suggest you use those 5 minutes to take a shower, get cleaned up? See you in 5 minutes. Here's Jordan Westberg. One and one the count on Westberg. 1 out, a run in the top of the 8th. Westberg 0 for 3. That's a strike. 1-2. Yeah, so now that we're well into this ball game, do we have some other out-of-town scores to look at here? Just 2 games, and the one that matters just got started. Tampa and Toronto scoreless in the bottom of the first. Ground ball to third base, and Westberg will be retired on a nice scoop and throw on the run by Ryan McMahon. Bases empty, 2 down in the 8th. Don't worry, buddy. You're allowed to come back in just a few more minutes. We know you're desperate to come back and talk to us because you have no one else to talk to. Again, if you were on a Yankee channel, nobody would care about anything you had to say. I know that. You know that. And yet, you're still hovering around here for the attention. Aw, Doug. It's cute. Gunnar takes a pitch high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Apparently, the Yankees are living rent-free in my head. I'd say the same about me and Doug's. 1-1 pitch popped up. This will be playable right behind second base. Catch is made by Volpe, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Orioles break up the shutout on a home run ball by Mayo, his 11th of the season. But we're still down a bunch with only 1 more trip to the plate. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's Yankees 6, Orioles 1. Don't worry, Doug. Only 90 more seconds. God. Well, I know. I'll just keep doing. I'll just wear him down. I will eventually wear him down. It ain't happening, Doug. Don't worry. Like I said, I could have kicked you out forever if I was worried about, going toe to toe with you. I'm just giving myself a 5-minute break so I can eat. Sorry, folks. It's a beef meal. It's beef, Jeremiah. Beef is the meat. Rice is the base. There's some basil in here. Some other little spices and little things that I don't know the name of, but they're green in color, which I hope means healthy. It's a nice little meal. Giancarlo Stanton's going to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Ragsdale's first pitch is a little bit outside for ball 1. 2 home runs yesterday for Stanton, 1 today. Did Ragsdale just get a pitch clock violation? That's what it looked like. And Ragsdale is saying, I can't get the signal from PitchCom. So this was, this isn't a critical moment of a critical game. If it were, though, you gotta indicate to the ump immediately that you're having issues. The ump charged Ragsdale with ball 2 because of a pitch clock violation, but the violation was a result of Ragsdale unable to get the sign from Bisaya with that PitchCom device. After getting that penalty, he then said, I need help with the device, and then they fix it. Grounded foul off the foot of Stanton. That ball made it all the way to Gunnar at short. So Stanton hobbling around a little bit. Is it possible that might make him run even slower than he already runs? Hey, look, Doug is back. It's just like I called it, folks. Doug couldn't wait to come back as soon as humanly possible. Guess what, Doug? 5 more minutes? How about 5 more minutes? How's that sound? See ya, Doug. Grounded into the hole at short. Gunner's not going to have a play despite the slow-footed Stanton, as Gunner was well into the outfield to field this baseball. It's the rare infield hit for Giancarlo Stanton. And look at him bust down that line, folks. He is lightning fast. Stanton will be lifted for a pinch runner. And that pinch runner is who? Who's that out there? Caballero? No, Dominguez. Jason Dominguez on to pinch run. Caballero is up to pinch hit for Jazz Chisholm after Jazz departed the game. There goes. Did we just nail him? Did we just nail him? Is he safe? Dominguez steals second base, I guess. Looked like a close play. Oh, wait, Dominguez is just standing there because he wants a replay, so he is out? I mean, yeah, that's out. Great throw by Basayo. Right down there, and then Holiday finally learning how to slap that tag down quick. That's an out, I think. The Yankees want a challenge. They can, but whether they overturn it or not, the good news is Basayo's throw was really good. You'd like to see that. The Yankees are challenging right now. And we'll see Doug back in 3 minutes. Hey, Doug. How you doing, buddy? It's kind of sad, dude, that you're just hovering around waiting to talk again just to get treated the same again. Do you really want to go through this again, dude? It's a little embarrassing for you, I have to admit. How about this? I'll give you 1 timeout for every World Series ring your team has. All right? We're up to 2. There's only 25 to go. Sound like a plan? This challenge is still underway, taking place. David says he's safe. Let's see. Hand, glove. I don't think, I'm looking at one angle where even if he is safe, there's not enough evidence to overturn it, in my humble view. I could see it being possible, but he's safe, but I don't see enough evidence to overturn it. The ruling stands. He is out. So Dominguez is caught stealing. Basayo with a nice throw. And Holiday again. He didn't just hold that catch. He slapped the tag down. A lot better than we've been doing in those kinds of situations this season. It was good to see that. All right. 1 down. Caballero with a 1-1 count. Popped up. Shallow center. Cowser coming in. He gets it. There's 2 away. Folks, we're at 72 likes. Is there really just... God, it's just really so sad. Like, honestly, Doug, if you want to bust my balls, talk about the turnout for my channel. If you really want to hurt my feelings, I could care less about your stupid Yankees. It's my channel that's giving me anxiety. Paul Goldschmidt, first pitch is a strike. Folks, I hope you will join me for the final game of the season tomorrow afternoon. I know it's not the best start time. If you got a 1 o'clock football game you want to watch or a 4 o'clock game you want to watch, this game is going to bleed over on both sides. A 3 o'clock start for the final game of the season. Hey, look, Doug. It's not about being soft, Doug. Oh, I love that that's the angle you went with. No, Doug, it's about treating you like a little bastard, timing you out and watching you crawl back because you got nowhere else to go and you want the attention. Why else would you continue to do this to yourself? Why else would you continue to do this to yourself? You want to try again? Do you want to try again? Go ahead. Try again. Try it again. Try it again. No, go ahead. Try it again, Doug. You got nowhere else to go. You got nothing else to do. There's Yankee channels out there to hang out with your fellow fans and enjoy this win. But you don't want that. You want the attention over here. So desperately that you're willing to be treated like dirt, basically. Just to have a moment to get one more comment back in before the next time. It's hilarious, dude. So no, it's not me being soft. Check me out. I've got thousands of hours of content to look back on. Let me know when I've been soft. Ninth inning is coming up. We need a touchdown. And we win the game. How's that sound? Hell, we don't even need the extra point. Just get in the end zone and we walk it off. Sounds like a plan to me. Honestly, Doug, that's what I want to hear when you come back. And you will come back. Okay? So what I would like to hear from you, if you have the ability to just, for once in your life, own up and be honest. Why would you continue to do this to yourself unless it wasn't for attention? Right? Right? So just remember that, okay? You want to attempt to get under my skin? You want to try to make yourself feel better? Whatever it is you think you're doing, that's fine. I don't really care, but I would just like you to be able to be honest enough with yourself and say, man, I am desperate for attention. I'm looking for confrontation online, which kind of makes me a bit of a douchebag. Like, just own that and we'll be fine. Phantom coming in with a Magic membership. Not just 1, but 5. As we start the top of the ninth, Tyler O'Neill on a 1-0 pitch, fouls it back. It's a 1-1. 5 memberships from Phantom. Phantom, thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Very kind of you, sir. Now, this season might be over tomorrow, but those memberships are good for a month, and we still have another month of baseball on the channel to call. So we'll have some Magic members added in for the upcoming playoffs, which won't feature us, just so everybody knows. 2-2 the count on Tyler O'Neill. We're in the top of the ninth. Thanks again to Phantom for gifting 5 Magic memberships. Very nice of you, sir. Ground ball to third base. Throw across the diamond in time. 1 away. The Orioles have 2 outs left. And this doesn't look like we've really... I mean, you just knew it. First 2 innings. 3 home run balls by the Yankees. And just felt like the team said, well, how are we going to fight back if our pitcher is just going to give up home run balls, give them out like free after dinner mints? Dylan Beavers has got a strike. on him. It's 0-1. Here's what I think Doug is doing right now. Right now, Doug is constructing like the perfect comment, and he's going to like copy and paste it to make sure he gets it in there. He wants like one really good zinger. He's working on it right now. Let's see what the best Doug has to offer us before this game is over. 0-2 pitch to Beavers off the plate, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hey, maybe he'll just completely lose his mind like the last troll and just say that I'm a lunatic leftist? That's where that guy went. Strike 3 called. Beavers goes down looking. 2 down. The Orioles are down to their final out in game 161. We are going to drop the first 2 games of this series to the Yankees. And, yeah, one more chance tomorrow to get something. Called a strike to Jeremiah Jackson. Hey, there he is, folks. It's Doug. Oh, Doug, you're like a marionette. I'm just sitting there controlling you with strings. Doug, it's so embarrassing, dude. It's so embarrassing. You're sitting there in timeout, desperate for attention, waiting your 5 minutes. What do you do during those 5 minutes, by the way? Are you able to rub one out? What do? Go make a Pop-Tart? What do you do with those 5 minutes? 0-2 to Jackson is off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hey, Doug, it's been real, dude. Have a good one. And I can't wait for your Yankees to choke in the playoffs again. It really made my October last year. See ya. As Jackson strikes out to end the ball game. Final score, Yankees 6, Orioles 1. The Yankees 7 hits, the Orioles 3. Neither team with an error. This game was over the moment Sugano gave up a home run ball, and he gave up 3 of them. Before he recorded 1 out in the second inning, he had given up 3 home runs. Or no, he did get an out by the 3rd home run. Second home run came with nobody out in the second. Look, folks, the point is Tomoyuki Sugano has made his final start with the Orioles, I would feel, not only this season, but ever. And it went a lot like a lot of Sugano starts this season. Just can't keep the ball in the ballpark. And again, this particular venue, if you are prone to giving up home runs, you don't want to be pitching here. You are not going to have a good day. The offense was terrible. Offense was really bad today. How many strikeouts? It's really bad. 12 Oriole batters struck out. Jeremiah Jackson went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Holiday struck out once. Westberg struck out once. Gunnar struck out once. O'Neill didn't strike out. Wow. Beaver struck out twice. Cowser struck out once. Basayo struck out twice. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. But at least we had Doug here to help us enjoy this awful game with a little bit of fun. We got to sing some songs. We did a little dance. We made a little love. We got down tonight.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
But, yeah, you hate to see this season end with a losing streak. Kyle Bradish is going to pitch the final game of the season tomorrow, and I really want to see a nice outing from him. If the Blue Jays can win today, and guess what? Toronto just took a 3-0 lead. Hey, Doug, all you do is win divisions, but guess what? You don't control your own destiny. even another win today. Toronto's up 3-0. If they hold on, you still have to win tomorrow, and they have to lose, Mr. We Win Every Division. So you might want to slow your roll, my friend. A lot left to be decided. All right. How are we doing, folks? Hey, a gentle reminder that any sort of contribution made to this channel at this stage of the season would be very much appreciated. Tomorrow being the final game, hopefully we'll have a little bit of a fundraiser for that because, you know, this channel isn't going to go completely into hibernation like it did last off season, but the content that is planned for the off season, I would assume, is not going to draw the kind of numbers that we get for the live baseball play-by-play games. I'm just trying to keep this channel afloat, keep YouTube happy by keeping the content coming. Yeah, if you do want to help out the channel, I'm probably going to post a link to the Ko-Fi page where any kind of donation goes a longer way. So wait for tomorrow if you must. But do try to think about reaching in the old pocket if you got it. Because the channel does need it. It will need it. I wouldn't ask. It's embarrassing to ask, but that's the reality. Anyway, start time for tomorrow, I believe 2:50 the stream will start, and then it's a 3:05 first pitch. I have yet to look at the NFL schedule to see how this conflicts with football. The Commanders are playing at 1 o'clock. The Ravens are at 4:25. Okay, so this sucks. This sucks. Ravens are playing the Chiefs in a huge, huge game that starts 1 hour after this game. What kind of a turnout are we going to have? What kind of support for the channel could be had if everybody's going to be watching the Ravens? This sucks. All right. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Folks, I hope to see you tomorrow. Kyle Bradish, bam. Kyle Bradish making his final start. And to me, that's the number one reason to tune in. Because Bradish has looked really good in his, 3 starts or 4 since coming back from injury. He's looked really good. He's got one more to make, and he'll be facing Louis Heel for the Yankees. All right. It is coming up 2:45 a.m. here on my end. I am going to get a few hours of sleep before the sun comes up. I'll be dreaming of my best friend Doug. He lives rent-free in my head, didn't you know? Let's see. Any other notes to go over before we get out of here? 3560 it says on the subscriber count, so I guess we got some subscribers today. Thank you if you subscribed today. We only got one more Oriole game left this year, but postseason baseball coverage coming up, and you're all set for 2026 if you're subscribed. Remember, folks, stay subscribed during the off season. If it's a matter of I don't want to get any notifications from this channel until the season starts again, then just turn off the notifications if they're on, okay? But don't unsub, all right? That's a real hit to BW's morale when he sees the sub count go down. All right, I'm going to send you somewhere. I haven't decided where yet. Just give me a minute. With all the football on. Oh, wait, that's tomorrow. There is some college on, though, I guess. Let's see who's streaming what right now. we have, there's some college football right there. No, that's actually Canadian football. Canadian football? Hey, you know the Toronto Argonauts have 27 rings, man. You can't take a team seriously unless they have 10 rings. It's got to be one of the stupidest statements I've ever heard. There's 30 teams. For everybody to even have a chance at 10, the league would need to exist for 300 years first. So it's not even possible. But anyway, who cares, right? Yeah. Exactly. Who? What?
Oreo. Oreo. Oreo.
27 rings. I swear. You go camping with a Yankee fan. Go find a tree stump, and he'll count the 27 rings in the tree stump. I mean, they we have more rings than this tree. Okay. What else? There's only one ring that I know Yankee fans have and still have right now, and that is a ring in their bathtub. Clean that up. You guys are filthy. Ragsdale gets star of the game. You know what? I don't know if I can argue with you. Mayo had the home run, but Ragsdale, 2 innings of shutout baseball. Why not? Carl, I don't know if you're joking or not, but yes. What better way to sum up how this game went and how this season went than to legitimately hand player of the game honors to Carson Ragsdale simply for pitching 2 shutout innings. That's about the best we got today. Oh, yeah, that ERA went way down. He does this again for 3 years straight, we'll be in Trevor Rogers territory. All right, folks. Hey, I'm joking here. All right. Where am I going? I think I'm going to take you guys to some Canadian football because, again, there's only a couple of baseball games on right now. A few are starting pretty soon, but nobody's streaming amongst my colleagues. So, Rising Rhino, who popped in here in the chat early in the ball game, you are going to be the lucky recipient of the remainder of this audience. You lucky duck. The Hamilton Tiger Cats are taking on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And that's what you're about to be sent to. I hope you'll say hi to Rhino. Leave him a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. He is a good guy. And tell him the BirdWatcher sent you. Folks, tomorrow, the final game of the season for the 2025 Orioles. It's been a disappointment, but I hope you do come back to share one more game with me in 2025. Because no matter how this team does, and I have seen a 90-plus win playoff-bound team in Season 1 of this channel, and I've seen a last-place team on this channel. Either way, it's a pleasure to be calling the games and hanging out with you guys and experiencing the ups and downs of this franchise. I think we can consider this period we're going through right now a down one, but the hat, what do you think? Are we going to get back on track? I think so too. In spite of everything, I think we're going to figure it out. Maybe not 100 wins or something, but playoffs? Playoffs, anybody? 2026? Hope so. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Come on back for the final game tomorrow, please, because I probably won't see a whole bunch of you for months, and I'm going to miss you. So come hang out with me, all right? Except Doug. All right, have a good rest of your Saturday afternoon, everybody. See you tomorrow. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will respond to a super chat instead of signing off. Hey, JJ, you snuck that in with about 3 seconds left in the stream. Thank you, buddy. Love you back. And yeah, Doug, if you're out there, miss you, man. Miss you. Oh, that was just to keep me on for so you were timing that? You were just waiting for me to do my sign off to get a buzzer beater super chat in there? Well done, sir. Well done. It's only 76 likes. Good grief. For an Oriole Yankee game. I mean, I know, but come on, man. Final game tomorrow. We got to get these numbers up, folks. All right, JJ, thank you so much. I'm sending the crowd over to Rhino right now. Some Canadian football as a palate cleanser for this loss. All right, folks, see you tomorrow. Again, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Take care, everybody.